What is going on, all my delicious survivors? It's your boy Deadpool back in with another stream. Today we're playing Dead by Daylight. We are on our way to Freddy Krueger. Yes, Freddy Krueger has been officially announced. Um, so we are on our way. We're saving up as many blood points as possible um, to play, to get Freddy to a high level. Because obviously PC will get it first, and then console will probably follow some weeks later. That's how it happened with Leatherface and Myers. So I mean, we have almost at 250,000 blood points, so we got quite a few. So today we're going to be running Primer Bulb, which moderately decreases the chainsaw charge time, and then the long guy bar, which decreases the reach. And then for the offering, we're doing Survivor Pudding. Again, we're trying to get as many blood points as possible, so we're going to try to get 100% blood points. Categories: the perks we're running: standard, iron grasp, barbecue and chili, which is really good for like nurse, Billy. So when you see those auras across the map, you can get to them pretty fast. Leatherface is good for Leatherface, but for Billy and nurse, who can travel the map pretty quickly, to get to the survivor as fast as possible while seeing that aura, is really good. Franklin's Demise, tier 3. Making these survivors drop their coveted items, which is always a good thing. And then Insidious. Now, I was running Insidious on Leatherface, but then I quickly figured out that pretty much no point because of his chainsaw. So we're gonna change Insidious. I'm trying to think if I should do... Should we do Hunter's Lullaby? So we're gonna use Hunter's Lullaby. Which is a great perk in my humble opinion. You can see right here, pretty much slows down gens. Like it pretty much counters gen rushing. The more hooks you get, the more powerful it becomes. So these are our perks, and we're gonna try to see what we can do. We are ranked 12, so not the highest. I haven't been doing too great in matches lately. For some odd reason, I've been getting 1 or 2 kills, which honestly is not that bad, but I haven't been double pipping. They did change the scoring system, I found out, for the killer. So it's no longer based off of points, it's based off of hooks. So basically, if you kill all 4 survivors, I believe, then it's an automatic double pip. So I think 1 or 2 is 1 pip. So pretty much a merciless killer is a double pip. But it is what it is. I mean, nothing we can really do about it. So right now we have, I'm assuming Lori is going to be our obsession, even though we don't have an obsession perk. She's probably running an obsession perk. We got 2 med kits, which isn't bad. I'd rather go up against med kits than toolboxes. Oh, 1 med kit, 1 flashlight. I guess they're still changing. Nia, I don't know what Nia's doing. The other day I faced 4 Claudettes. I don't know what was happening with Claudette, but Claudette was like the hot survivor. Okay. Sorry, I just had to put it out there that I was streaming. I wish there was some kind of feature where, you could, like, whenever you stream, it automatically posts your stream to Facebook. I think it does it for Twitch. Not exactly sure. But we're going to see what we can do. Hopefully we can get a 4-man. That's always the idea, but a lot of people have this misconception that if you don't kill all 4 survivors, then you're just trash. That's not true. Really, killing all 4 survivors is want, but it's not a necessity. Because you can still pip. So. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this game. What are your favorite killers? Oh, and by the way, a new streaming schedule. Before it was every Tuesday and Friday, I think. Now it's every Saturday. Ever since I started working 2 jobs, I've been very swamped and busy. So now it's just every Saturday until further notice, of course. But I'm just trying to keep to a regular streaming schedule. Time. I mean, the time it can be anywhere from morning to like evening. You know, definitely before nighttime falls. But you know, I definitely feel like Iron Grasp is a must. Okay, so we're at Auto Haven Records. Not a bad map. I mean, I prefer this over Black Water Swamp. Definitely. So she's running an obsession perk. That means she can see me, which sucks. But it also means she has decisive, which also sucks. So there's my totem. You gotta try to protect that. Hope you guys can't hear the dog outside. Oh, hello. Alright, so she has a toolbox. There we go. Nice. Made her drop her toolbox. I'm very easy to juke as well for some odd reason. Like, nice. So remember, she has a flashlight. So we're gonna. She's gonna stay there. She was waiting. I knew she was around here. Made her drop her flashlight. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna leave her because I mean it pretty much is a waste of chase. Policeman is not around here, so that sucks. So we're gonna leave her. That is 1 stack of lullaby. Where is she? I'm gonna pick her up anyway. I mean, might as well get out the way, right? Just going for her. Where'd she go? I feel like she's still around here. Huh. I don't know what that was about, but the good news is we got rid of the decisive. That's always a good thing. Up right here, so that's good. Very surprised they haven't come to save her yet. There's one over there. There we go. So she's trying to lead me away, obviously. Like, it's... We're not in a bad position right now, though. Like, it's... Check on our friend. We pretty much ended the whole team. Good. She's dead on hook. You tried it. When going up against flashlights, generally you want to face the wall, so they can't. That's a hook right here. Obviously, so they can't stun you. I also wanted to play as a Wraith today. Sprint burst. Is that dead hard? You think that was dead hard? Nice. Think she's going for it? I just heard her. I just heard her. She slid over the pallet. So I don't think they're gonna come for her. I mean, it's much decent at this point. Blue. So that's 2 down. Hello. Good thing about Leatherface, they can't really use the flashlight against them when using the pallet. We made her drop her flashlight, so that's nice. I love Franklin's demise. Whoa, that had to be dead hard. Basement. Let's take her to this hook over here, only because of barbecue and chili. We want to get as far away as possible so we can see the other survivor. And that's 5 steps for Lullaby. And there is the other survivor. Did I just see her? Honestly, I should have used the chainsaw. Healed up, which sucks. That was my fuck up. I should have used the chain. I should have body blocked her and used the chainsaw. So now she'll probably find the trap door, but we got 3. So 9 times out of 10 they always find the trap door. There's a trap door. Wishful thinking. I wanted to play Wraith today too. Oh shit! The game kind of lagged for a minute. I thought that normally happens when she finds the trapdoor. I doubt she's on this side of the map. Mm. This could have been GG if I didn't mess up earlier. I thought I saw something. And I think, tell me if I'm right or not, with Franklin's demise, they don't get that item back. Like after the game is over, like after the match is over, they don't get the item back, right? Like if I make them drop it and they don't pick it back up, they don't get it back. You think she's around here? Think she was doing that, Jen? I doubt it. Why not just go look for the trap door? So pretty much, I'm just at this point, I'm just gonna give it to her. Like, I'm on this side of the map, so my terror radius, so she pretty much can't notice it. I mean, I just wanted to get it at this point. I just want to move on. I'm not impatient. It's just at this point, it's just like, okay, it's right there. It's out in the open. Hunter's Lullaby didn't really do anything for us. I mean, before we were able to get even 3 stacks, they got quite a couple gens done. But normally Hunter's Lullaby is really good. I mean, it's a really good perk. Like, she hasn't found it. Either she found it and she's just toying with me, or she hasn't found it and she just hasn't found it. And some survivors, what they'll try to do is, I don't understand. What they'll try to do is they'll try to make you quit because they try to bait impatient people. And I just heard somebody. I just heard it wasn't me. They'll try to bait you, like impatient people, and try to make you quit. I mean, thought I saw somebody. Checking the basement. I mean, one time I did find somebody in my basement. Like, they were, oh. Well. Wow, man. All right, well, let's take you back since you wanted to be down there so bad. We'll take you back. Well, GG. Yeah, that happened one other time. Somebody was in my basement. I guess hiding from me. Alright. GG. Double pip. Nice. Nice, 300,000. Probably dead at 3 only because of that last part. That was so crazy. Alright, so what do we got? We got, okay, self-care, sprint burst, premonition, lightweight. Alright, lightweight and sprint burst, pretty common. Dead heart. Alright, so that was a dead heart earlier. Decisive. Okay. AoE, quiet, resilience, self-care, oh, she had decisive too? Huh. Or maybe she missed it. Alright. GG, sirs or madams. Cool. So we're off to a good start. Again, at this point, I'm not playing to get kills. I'm playing to get as many points as possible and as many blood points as possible to prepare for Freddy when he drops for console. So that is what we're doing. I wonder if I got any new faces. Okay, so I just got this one. I don't know who's fit. I think that's Dwight. But this is the Claudette face. I don't think he had. I mean, I know he has other clothes. I wish they could add other clothes from Michael, but because of licensing issues, they can't. She was actually in my basement. I still can't get over that. I wonder, see, and I think that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to wait it out to see if I would rage quit. But, I mean, all in all, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. They still had 2 gens to go. 300,000 blood points. This is good for Wraith. I'm trying to resist spending blood points, but I don't really have any other add-ons here. No, God damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think anyone else would join. Leatherface is an interesting killer. He's not the best in the by any means, but where he excels at, and I've said this before, is groups of people in a tight space. Not necessarily in a tight space, but if you can control his movements, then it can be pretty devastating. He's really good at crowd control. So with that said, his greatest strength is when you're in the basement. Where it's one way in, one way out. That's why whenever I hook someone in the basement, I try not to stray too far from it, because whenever a survivor goes to rescue the person, as they're coming back up the steps, you can chainsaw and normally get a multi-kill, but they kind of did away with that, or multi-down. They kind of did away with that with borrowed time. But even with borrowed time, what I'll do is I hit somebody and I see borrow time activate, I'll back up so they can still run towards me, because with a second hit with borrow time, they go down. So, yeah, so we got no items, 2 Claudettes, 1 Meg. Who is the 4th morsel? Another Claudette. Alright, so. Oh, that's weird, man. It's weird. A lot of Claudettes. So we got decreased cooldown and decreased charge time. This is mainly for breaking pallets. Normally, I don't use the chainsaw when I'm chasing somebody. Normally, survivors will use sprint burst. At that point, you're kind of screwed if you fully charge it, because I don't think you can cancel the chainsaw once it's charged. Wish you could. So yeah, I think everyone's trying to say it towards Freddy. If you didn't know, they released the perks for Freddy. One of his perks that I am in love with is, it seems like a lot of Freddy's perks revolve around a lot of end game. It revolves around preventing survivors from escaping. Because a lot of times playing this killer, so what survivors will do is they'll get the exit gates open, both exit gates, and then they'll just sit there. They'll sit there and they'll just wait, and then they'll teabag and do whatever they got to do to troll you. So a lot of his perks seem to prevent that. The one perk, I can't remember the name of it, but the one perk is basically, once the exit gates are powered, whenever you hook a survivor, it's like, you know, the spikes that come up that prevent you from going past a certain point, that'll pop up for them. So, and it's up to like a minute. So the more survivors you hook, the longer the spikes will stay up, and that'll be towards both exit gates. And yeah, they'll think they can escape, but they really can't. So that's really, I like that. That's dope. There's a totem. I think personally they should change the way totems work. I personally think, and a lot of streamers will agree with me, totem, oh, we got scratched. That's not scratched. Totems are too easy to see. Way too easy. There's one map, I think it's Mother's Dwelling, where, oh, there's somebody. Sprint first. Go through the window. Fuck, I hate when that happens. Let's get rid of this pallet wherever. It's one map, Mother's Dwelling, where there's like, there's like trees, and it's like the trees have cutouts, and it's so nice. Like, it's just so cool. So that's what I want the totems to be like, personally. So here, okay, here's where, is he gonna rage quit? I think he just stopped struggling. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this guy's trying to save her. I'm tempted to let him. So I think what's happening here is they're working on gens together. I think they're gonna go to save her. Alright, so that's where he excels. That's a prime example of what happens when you meet Leatherface in the basement. So let's hook her back up, get a second stack of Lullaby. See if we can find this other quarter. I think it was a quarter. That's right there, healing. No scratch marks. So we got 2 stacks of Lullaby, which is really good for us. I'm really tempted to not go away. A real troll build is basically Insidious and just sitting here and waiting. That's trolling. They'll get mad. I mean, it is what it is, but they got 2 gens left. I'm tempted to go kick this generator, but I know as soon as I go over there, they're gonna go right there. Still got 2 stacks. And that's what I mean, the total. The fucking didn't see anyone go down there. Out of here. Hello. As a killer, you want to try to predict where they're going to go. That's important. I'm very sad they got rid of. Very sad. So there's one. So they're around me. Yeah. Let's go kick this. Up. And 1, 2, 3 gens. All right. When did they get a second one? Oh, right. All right, so that last one is gonna pop anytime soon now. Again, we're not trying to get all 4 kills. We're trying. I mean, it'd be nice. We are trying. We're trying to get as many blood points as possible. That's what we're trying to do. Where's the other exit? There's a trap. There's the exit. Where's the other exit gate? There's her. I think I want to play as Wraith. I think we're going to play as Wraith. We're going to spend some of the blood points we have, get some add-ons for Wraith. See what we can do. Because I heard Wraith is getting a buff soon, so we're going to see what we can do. Wraith isn't the strongest killer, he's the fastest, but definitely not the strongest. Unfortunately, we have to spend some of these blood points. We have plenty of time to get ready for Freddy. Let's just go to level 20. Perks, we don't really have much for it. I just don't play it. Let's do bitter. Oh, yeah. Let's do. Yes, such shit hurts. Wraith. Let's see what we can do with Wraith. Wraith. I think he's the fastest when he's invisible, but his add-ons are garbage. Like, most of his add-ons have everything to do with increasing resilience to flashlights because they can stun you while you're reappearing or disappearing. But I don't run into that issue a lot. And I don't see a lot of streamers running into that issue a lot. So why not make it to where, I know they recently buffed him where they reduced his disappearance time. I think he should get a slight speed boost by default after he reappears. Like 0.5 seconds speed boost. Not even a full second. 0.5, that would be good for Wraith. I heard they're gonna buff him whereas though he can damage generators, break pallets, and damage generators, break pallets, and what else can he do while something else while he's invisible. That's what he'll be able to do. So we're gonna see what we can do. We got one toolbox, not bad. Eventually, I plan on getting all my killers level 50. I'm not a big fan of prestiging. I don't really, I don't see the point. I mean, this game offers a lot of replayability regardless. So, I don't see the point in prestiging personally, but that's just me. Hitting a healthy survivor grants some short burst of speed. A lot of survivors, man, survivors are funny because they'll complain either way pretty much. Like I main killer, mainly because I think killer is harder to play versus survivor. Survivor's gonna complain regardless. Either they complain or they bash you for being trash if you don't secure a kill, and then if you secure a hook, they call you a camper, and then they keep saying everything's OP. I mean, look, barbecue and chili close to being an OP perk if it lasted longer. Other than that, it doesn't really last that long. I don't really think it's OP. It is what it is, man. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. The game's fun. I've always wanted this game. My next purchase is going to be probably Cuphead. I don't understand what she just said, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. Wraith. Get me down, baby. Let's see what we can do. The good thing about Wraith is when you are cloaked, you pretty much don't have a terror radius, which obviously is a good thing because you can sneak up on people. And there we go. Bit of a lag, but that's fine. We're gonna leave her. Alright, well, interesting. What that was about. So we don't have iron grass, which sucks tremendously. So it's pretty obvious they're gonna go save one of them. Or they're probably gonna go get Dwight while I'm doing gens. Or while I'm doing this hook. So we got 2 hooks. I don't want to let these hooks go. Like that is He was going for So we're not in a bad position. We got 2 of them injured, 1 hopefully. Oh, okay, well, it healed. I'm not letting this one go, sorry. This is camping, and I don't care. Like, we're playing Wraith, you know, I'm not letting this kill go. What's going on here? What's going on here? Your friend's about to die because you made a stupid play. They move so fast. Fuck. Fuck. That was bad. I probably just lost the game because of that. The survivors will teabag you. They'll definitely teabag you. For whatever reason, I'm not exactly sure. There's another baby. What? Did you really think I didn't see you? I'm basement here. They're probably gonna go get him. So Claudette, I want you because you were the closest to dying. See. Can't see. Can't see. Can't see. Nice. Alright, so I think Claudette's dead. We are going to face this way because the other David has a flashlight. No, you have to shine it in my eyes, David, not in the back of my head. So I think he's dead on hook. Bing bong. Hello. Let's see if he crawls that way, because I'm gonna get stunned if I pick him up. Ooh, just in time. So we got one rage quit. He probably didn't rage quit though, because I wasn't anywhere near him. I don't know. You think he went back to this one? They're probably healing up. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point. Let's go over here. See if we can see nobody. Oh, that was so close. We got full hit. Yeah, full hit and full chase. Actually. Right. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. Really iron glass for rate. I guess I'm lost. Next destruction. That was that hard? Not sure, sorry. I don't think the exit gates are open. Whoa, why can't I hit him? Why can't I hit him? What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I couldn't hit him for that reason. Oh gosh, that was so bad. Is that a rage quit? Or are you just accepting your fate? Okay. This one's open. He's probably going to this. You almost fucked up. Alright, GG, sirs. GG's. I'll give it a 4. Yeah, he screwed y'all up. I don't know why I couldn't hit him. I mean, I didn't see if he had dead hard. Let me know in the chat if you guys, if he had dead hard or not. Well, it is what it is. We did pretty good today. We did pretty good today. Let me know if you guys like the stream. Follow my YouTube channel. It'll be posted in my on my Twitch. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to be playing some Ghost Recon Wildlands in a little bit after I get something to eat. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.